If you've been in the NFL, we need you. If you retired last year, we need you. If you've been on the couch all this year, but can still play, you still have a desire to play, we need you. That's right. The Detroit Lions are so decimated on defense. We are literally calling everyone we can to come to the team. We had 18 players on the injured reserve list. 13 of them were defense. That was before the 3 that were added yesterday. Now we have a total of 16 players on defense from the beginning of the year for 21 in total. That is a very eerie number back to 2019 when we had the same amount on IR and Matthew Stafford led the way with the fractures in his back. But the Detroit Lions are trying everything they can to make sure they finish the job and that these guys' injury and sacrifice is not in vain. And with us losing Carlton Davis II, we now need a cornerback. We have no idea the status of Emmanuel Mosley. Will he be able to play? How much he'll be able to play? Will he be a factor? And I'm not even trying to be mean, but can he get through a game? We don't know. With that being said, we are trying to fill a void. Now, we've talked about and we've heard about maybe Brian Branch being moved this way. Ife Melifonwu, his 21-day window is open. I myself don't want to consistently see Brian Branch on the outside. That is not a thing I want to see. I think that he has the ability, the playmaking ability, but as far as speed is concerned, I don't think he has the speed. I don't think this other guy has it as well, being in the league as long as he has. But at this time, we need to keep Brian Branch where he's at, bring in Ife Melifonwu to play safety at times, and we need to go get an actual cornerback, even if he doesn't start, because between Terrion will probably guard number 1, and then these two guys, the other 2 guys can guard the number 2. Obviously, who am I referring to? You see him on the thumbnail, Patrick Peterson, bro. We just made a video about Calais Campbell, and you guys wanted me to talk about Patrick Peterson, so here it is. Drafted, has not played this season. I actually saw him on a podcast with Cam Jordan, I believe it was, and he was talking about that he could see himself coming back. The Steelers would be a choice. He said if he had a choice, it might be the Minnesota Vikings, but we can't let that happen. We could use his services. 34 years old, a first-round pick all the way back in 2011. I mean, we are reaching way, way back at this point. But it's still active. As you can see, is not retired at all, right? Last played last year, but he played all 17 games. We're going to look at that. Oh, you guys can see, have had 2 interceptions. If you look at his stats, very similar to Calais Campbell, drafted and spent at least 10 good years with the Arizona Cardinals, then went to the Minnesota Vikings for 17 games, and then played all 17 for the Pittsburgh Steelers last year. If you look at this guy, his career, he has been super healthy, not missing his first game until 2019, where he missed 6 games. In 2020, that was the last regular season, 16-game regular season. He played all games there, and then he played 2 years with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm sorry, 2 years. That's right, 2 years. Played 13 and then all 17. So he's pretty much been healthy his entire career and then has not played this year. Now, according to the video that I saw, I believe it's on the NFL channel. Just type in Cam Jordan, Patrick Peterson. You'll probably see it. Happened about a month ago, and Cam was asking him about coming back, and I think he mentioned Minnesota being a place that he would like to come, and they're contenders as well this year, but they don't really need his services like we do. Now, again, you're not going to hear, if I'm making videos about Jerry Jacobs, then I would take a 34-year-old, been in the league since 2011, Patrick Peterson, because again, we cannot let this opportunity slip. We cannot. We are still in primo position. We have the offense to carry us the way. We just need that defense that can make one extra stop. And not that I would feel the utmost confidence with him playing cornerback, especially like on somebody's number 2 at 34 years old, but the dude is a savvy vet. He's a savvy vet. He could bring some veteran presence to this team that we could definitely use in that secondary. Somebody, and I'm sure he's in football shape. And we still have 3 weeks of the NFL season. We don't really even need him like that till we get to the tournament. You know what I'm saying? So he can freshen up, get the scheme, get all down, man, get back, have a bunch of practices. We don't even have, he can be inactive. He can be inactive to the playoffs, man. It doesn't matter at this point. Again, I am not going to complain about a single individual that we bring on this team. So you guys wanted me to talk about it. Xavier Howard is a guy that's out there as well, but let me know. Would you look in Patrick Peterson's direction? I think it's going to be tough for you guys to say no to anyone. Anybody that is available, becomes available, whatever the situation. I don't really see too many of you guys like, nah, I don't want that. I don't think we need, not only maybe if it's Teddy Bridgewater or Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but he is now a New Orleans Saint. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Would you sign Patrick Peterson fresh off the couch at 34 years old, being drafted all the way back in 2011? Well, unlike Calais, when he was drafted, when Patrick was drafted, my son was born. He was a year old, so at least I guess that's a little bit better. But at this point, like I said, he stayed healthy, coming off hasn't missed a game in 2 years until this season. And it's hard to believe, man, that a lot of these vets don't have any places. And don't forget, we signed Bruce Irvin at 35 years old. He wasn't even the oldest person we signed. We signed 30. Bruce Irvin was 36. He was 36. Tyson Alu was 35. I don't know. I think I was confusing the two. Bruce Irvin, who's now 37. We signed Bruce Irvin at 36 years old. So Calais Campbell, Bruce Irvin was right in between those two guys. So let me know your thoughts. Would you take him? I'm sure the answer would probably be yes. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. The giveaway is coming before Sunday, so be ready for that. Today's Wednesday, so I'll probably try to record that video and have it drop soon. So be ready for that. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.